So I am sitting here, um, running off very little sleep. Maybe did not sleep well last night, but I was up with them, you know, and I'm gonna have to be up, to get my older kids out in a little bit anyway. So I figured I'd get up and go ahead and come to my computer, which is, you know, it's my way of kind of getting back into routine. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to find my topicals iPad. Anyway, um, I'm supposed to be writing, right? I'm supposed to be writing right now. Um, People ask me a lot what advice I would give to quote unquote younger or newer authors, however you want to phrase it. Um, People who haven't been writing as long or maybe haven't written as much as I have. And I don't know that I would necessarily call this advice, but something I really, really wish is that I had not taken the the ability to finish a project, like the ability to, get my thoughts out and uninterrupted. I really wish that I had not taken that for granted, because it's like I'm at a place now where it's not even solely time anymore. Um, Mental focus is a lot of it, like being able to get into the place of writing and stay there and do that consistently enough to finish a project. It's like that feeling is so few and far between for me now in a way that it didn't used to be. If you've been with me for a while, I was putting out, what I think my most productive year was like 12 books or something like that. And not all of those were the same lengths. Some of those were novellas, novelettes, whatever you want to call them, mixed in with full length. But I was working. I was working, and I cannot seem to find that. And I know, of course, part of it is, you know, BJ's about to be a year old, like just now. Um, and so obviously, you know, I've been I've been momming to a very young baby, you know, um, and I've been able to finish things. I've been able to finish a few things, but it just does not. It still does not come like it used to, and I wish that I had appreciated that so much more than I did. The other thing is that I wish that I had celebrated it. I wish that I had celebrated it because it's, of course, it's not normal now, but it was so normal for me to finish a project that it became like it wasn't even exciting anymore. Like it wasn't even something to necessarily celebrate, besides the fact that it's like now that it's finished, now I have to make it available and I have to put myself out there, to be critiqued and to be judged and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's like it became this thing that wasn't I'm not saying that it wasn't special. I'm not saying that it wasn't gratifying. It just was not exciting. It's like it opened a whole other can of worms. It opened this whole other, level of things to do. Like it felt good, but it's like a different type of good. I don't feel like I'm explaining it well, but my point in saying that is that now that it is, an anomaly almost, I don't know how to. like, I don't know how to properly like celebrate it. Like, I don't know how to train my brain to, to have the reaction that I feel like I should be having to it. Like, I was able to write and finish a book, and for the most part, in a pretty short period of time for what I've been able to do lately. I started this after we got back from our cruise, and I finished a couple of days ago. This is the vampire novella, the last of the Blackwood After Dark books, and I haven't been able to finish anything that fast since before pregnancy. And I don't know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. And so I would say, if you are, kind of in the early parts, kind of in the beginning parts, where you are still able to, like you're still developing your process, and you're still, you're still working through your patterns, and you're still, kind of creating what your standard workflow and all of that is. Definitely, don't demystify that. Like, make sure that that part of it is always in some way sacred for you, because there's gonna come a point where you need to be able to like lean on that. You need to be able to lean on, you know, I had a really tough time finishing this. I had a really tough time making this happen. But my standard is that we celebrate this. My standard is that this feels special. My standard is that, whatever you want to do. And I don't know, I've got to figure out, I've got to figure things out, because I've gotten so far away from like really celebrating these things, and really, I don't even know how to verbalize it. I don't even know how to verbalize it. But yeah, that's my ramble.